So this is Michael Plusek here, and today I am talking with a special lady from Denmark, who's one of my clients and followed my program, and her name is Jeannette Brenholdt. So I look very much forward to listen to Jeanette's story, but also share it, so she can share it with you. So first of all, Jeanette, could you please just tell a little bit about yourself and what you're doing? But before that, we agreed that we would do that in English. And even though it's not every day you speak English, and I said that's good, but it's probably easier for people in Europe to understand your English than your Danish. So thank you for going out of your comfort zone with this one. So please share, who are you, Jeanette?
Thank you, Michael, and I'll try my best. You, in Danish, you said you took me with the pants down, right? To speak in English. I freelance. I have my own company, and I have been working as a social worker for many years. And for about, I think 3 years ago, I decided to go on my own, to start my own business, because I felt that I could help more people that way, and in my way. So that's one of my business, and then I have another business. I'm also making money as a network marketing that I have beside the other thing.
Mm.
So most I help families who is in problems, or adult who is a long way from the job market. Would that be the right word?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been working like with your own company, helping for 3 years.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then when you and I talked together a couple of months ago, what was your situation there?
My situation was that the company was running me. I had a lot of work, and actually I didn't like the work I was doing, because it's like I still have my own company, but it's like I was still employed just in my own company. So yeah, that was the kind of the situations, and I was working I think around 80 hours a week, because I was only me, and I can only deliver a special time, because I also have time to my family and myself. So that was pretty hard.
So you say the company owned you. You were working a lot?
Yes.
And what do you mean by the company owned you?
Do you remember we were talking about the company running you, or you running the company? So the company was more like I just said yes and yes and yes to what does it hvad hedder opgaver?
To different jobs?
To different jobs, and I had really struggled with saying a no, because I think I was a little bit afraid if I said no, nobody wants to contact me again. So and I was afraid of not earning the money. But,
So when you and I spoke together first time, your situation was that you worked too much and the company was running you, and you were afraid of saying no to jobs.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that was the place you were. So we talked, and you decided to enter the program and get one of my clients. And then what happened from there for you now in a couple of months?
I got pretty much focus, and I learned a lot of tools, so I could focus on what I really like to do, and really put things and systemize it, and make a plan, and make my vision and the why. Why did I want to be by my own, and I have my own company? Why was I doing that? So a lot of structure helped me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you describe your situation right now?
Now I decide the kind of job I want to say yes to. Actually, I learned to say no to a very good paid job. And the funny thing about it is when I said no, the job is still coming, because even though I'm asking for the jobs I would like to do, they're still coming. So that was pretty funny to experience, because I was so afraid I wouldn't get the job. But I'm still getting a lot of jobs, for now I can choose.
And how does that make you feel?
Oh, that's a very nice feeling. That's amazing, because I can put in times for all the other things I like to do. So that's very nice.
So for me to understand, so you got more structured, you got a plan, you know why you're doing it,
Yes.
got a vision, and on top of that, you're actually taking the jobs that you want to take.
Yes.
Okay. So what about the? So you started saying when we talked first time, you were in a situation where it was the company running you. You still
Yes.
feel it like that, or it changed?
It changed a lot, because now I can say yes or no for the different kinds of jobs, and that's very nice, because I still get the questions: if can you do this, and can you do that? And now I can say no, because I don't maybe want this kind of a job, and that's very nice.
So those things change. Is there other things that you see and feel that changed for you in the last couple of months?
Special from the tools you have taught me. It's like I have my time more in structure, so I have a more kind of routine. And special, I have focused on the sale and the sales that I want. And I'm going for the companies and the people I want to work with. That's a big difference. And also a big difference is that I'm working with my husband. So like that we have more structured our daily, what does it call? The daily basic life.
Mm-hmm.
So we know, okay, now we're doing this, and now we want to do that. So that's more structured. So that's good too, because then we have make more free time. Because when we're working, we are working very focused.
Okay, so you actually, so you're saying, so your husband, he feels the difference too?
Yes.
Okay. And what you're telling is that you are you're running your business now,
Yes.
getting the customers you want,
Yes.
and you also got more time.
Yeah. Don't go for that. Yeah. Yeah. That's very nice.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So can you feel like a shift inside of yourself from before and to where you are now?
Yes, a lot, because I think I have been to a lot of courses, and I have been educated my whole life, and this is I think that your tools also like celebrating. That's okay to celebrate. That is so nice, because then we have focus on celebrating, and then we have focus on the positive things that's going on in our business and also in the private life. So
You feel that? Okay. All right. And what about concrete results? You did business in the last 2 months too, right?
yes.
So will you share, because people always ask that, how
Yeah.
much did you do and how long is it? Is it 2 months now?
It's 2 months, and I think special this month, I think I've been generating about 300,000 Danish crowns.
300,000.
Yeah.
In this month?
Yes.
So
and I also have it in pipeline. So
you got more coming in.
Yes. Yeah.
And then we had the first month. Did you do any jobs there too?
Only a few. I think that's around 56,000.
Okay.
Yes. And actually, I did have last year. I earned about or made 700,000 Danish crowns for a whole year. I have beating that. I'm over that now. So I'm going actually for. If it keep going, I will go for over than 1 million Danish crowns before New Year.
Okay, so the total of sales and what you did in the last 2 months is 350 or 60,000, and in euro that would be like, let's see, we could actually calculate that right away. So we got that. Let's see, it's around. You said exactly 356, right?
Yes.
So that would be, so that would be like 47,000 euros in 2 months only.
Yes.
And you're saying that the whole last year for you in your 3-year-old business, you already did more than that?
Yes.
This year.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So maybe an interesting question, but how does that feel?
That's amazing. So that's just like woo. So that's very great.
Yeah. So I know I'm repeating myself here, but you got more time.
Yes.
You got more structured and focused. You are running your business now.
Yes.
And you are attracting and closing the people that you want to work with, or whatever is the contract you want to work with. Your husband is involved, and you together has created some great results, like a family too.
Yes.
And then you made nearly 50,000 euros.
What's not to like?
Yeah, I understand. Good job. Good job. So is there anything else, Jeanette, that you can say that you achieved results, concrete results that you got out of the last couple of months?
I definitely do. I think that my children, they really think that I'm crazy. They always think I am, but I think that now they're like, wow, that's respect. And they're also taking the tools to them. And that's nice to see that they're following on the side, and sometimes they think that you're crazy, but you know, when you're standing in the corridor, you can hear them talking like, wow, that's pretty cool. And so I think that's nice too.
Okay, so they actually see the results, but they're part of the whole thing with you and your husband and your project. And you're saying they also take in some of the tools and use that too?
Yeah. So that's nice.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. So one more question. Actually, I think I wrote this to you the other day. So are you hungry for more? Is your journey going to, all the tools that you got now, the strategies, are you going to be staying at the same level, or are you hungry to exceed that and do even better results?
I'm always seeking for better results. And both in the private life and also financially. and I'm always looking for new opportunities. So, but I think that this program special have learned me that it's very important to structure my time, so I don't have to run like a hamster. So of course I'm hungry, like that'd be silly not to be. And it's not because I also think it's because I want to see what's the limit, or is there any limits? I don't hope so. So yes.
Okay. And one more question here, because, and I shared this with you so you could prepare a little for this one, because you know that too from our first call, right? What exactly made you? You had some things running around when we had our call, right?
Yeah. I wasn't sure, and was it good enough? And I have tried. I think every time I go to a courses or something like that, I do get something out of it. But I was stuck in some way because I couldn't take my business to a next level, and I felt that the business was running me. So when I saw, I think I thought on the Facebook, and first of all, I really got provoked by some of your statements and saying, wow, is it that good? And then I decided, when I have been spoken to you, if I was in doubt, I definitely must do it. So I could, what do you say, comfort that doubt. And I can say that I have had a lot of good experience, and I'm very grateful for that. So that was the right thing for me to do, because I couldn't take my business to a next level.
So what would you say for to other people who are like you, who are doubting if this is a good thing for them, who are a little bit about, some part of them want, because they want to live and have their business running, like they run their business and not the other way around. But so some part of them want, and some part of them are in doubt, like you are. They're on the fence. What do you have any good advice for people in that situation?
Just a cliche, just do it. Because what can you lose? We could lose some money, but that's only energy, and but we can win so much more. And I think that's a very gift. So if you doubt, then you just have to sign up. That must be designed. So just sign up if you doubt.
Okay, thanks. So, Jeanette, anything else that you would like to share? Something that you think people who are watching our interview here would benefit from? Anything?
Actually, tell everybody else. I have been telling with my friends and people I know and meet on my way that wants to run their own business. Tell about that this is a very good place to start, because we don't. In the beginning, I was so afraid of selling, and now I know what the words mean, and everything is sale. So go out and, what do you call it? Deal, share the program. So.
Okay, super. Thanks a lot, Jeanette, for your time. And also, I know that this, I didn't ask you before we just went into this interview if you would be willing to do it in English. And it's just proves that you're ready to take action. And that's the part of you that also grown
Yes.
company. So thanks for sharing your story, and congratulations with your results. And let's move forward.
Thank you.